Hello from Guitar Central, Ardmore, Oklahoma. Peace. I haven't been on here in a bit. I've been very busy, and I'm going to do this little short video just to show you why I've been busy, because I've been really, really busy. So, first thing I'm going to show you is from the Holy Crap department. Is the inside of Brent's Jackson V that he picked up in a trade or a deal or something or another. And somebody, if you go back to my videos about soldering, which I did last year about this time, the simple lessons in how to solder and how to not do it. Well, this is an example of don't do this. I'm going to show you the biggest hack. Oh my goodness. Actually, it's one of the biggest hack jobs I've ever seen inside an electric guitar control cavity. I've seen a lot of them. This one's probably one of the worst ones. I just went, whoa, when I opened it up. So anyway, obviously it doesn't work. So when you see this, you'll understand why it doesn't work. But I'm going to flip the phone around and then I'll show you. So. And here we are in the holy department. Look at this. This is wires from the pickups here going into the controls, okay? Rather than cut the stuff to length and do it correctly, the person changed pickups and just hacked off this pigtail and put it together and didn't even put any shrink tubing or tape or anything around it. And then all of this excess wiring was literally just stuffed in here and shorting out on everything. And every single pickup connection is that way. They're all like that. So, you know what? Go back to my soldering lessons. If you're half an inch away from where you're supposed to be, from here, you know, you're half an inch away from that terminal, take that off, clean it up, and solder that in place. Or bring it to my shop and I'll do it, and I'll put your mess in a video just like this. But I know Brent didn't do this because he doesn't do this kind of stuff. He just picked this thing up and said, hey man, it doesn't work, fix it. But this is just insanity. There is no way this thing ever would have survived a gig. I mean, and that is just, if I can get it to focus, that is just disgusting. That's just twist it together, glob it as much as you can, and then jam it in here on this switch so that it shorts out the switch and nothing works. So anyway, obviously there's going to be a rewire job done this week. I'm bringing this back to him on Saturday. So obviously there'll be a little rewire going on in there. Now, this one is another customer's that has Frank Zappa's face on it, which is kind of cool. It's a 7-string, and he said, fix that. So guess what? I'm going to fix that. I cannot explain that. I honestly cannot explain that. But I'm going to get that done. And there's one glued to the end of the neck for some silly reason. And these things are bolted down where they're not supposed to be. Ibanez are supposed to float, but they're not floating. So I'm going to get that right. And for some reason, there's a piece of leather jammed into the control cavity. So today is the day of weirdness. So the day of what in the world did somebody do to these things? You know what? If you're going to do this stuff yourself, DIY, whatever, in today's world, YouTube got tons of videos like mine where I'm picking on people's hack jobs, but don't do that. Just, if you want to do it yourself, get with someone that knows how to do it. Get with me. I'll tell you how to do it. Do it right. You know, you'll do yourself a favor, and you'll be glad that you did down the road, because it's just going to cause you headaches if you do that. It's a mess. So anyway, and I'm going to take you on a little walk through here just a moment. So here's the other busy I've been doing. You guys saw this room recently, packed full of stuff in the middle of the room. And guess who's here? Winky says, pay attention to me. I am in charge of all videos. You crazy cat. So anyway, this is a little bit of organization. Gary gave me that table there and helped. Actually, he fabricated the frame for me, and so we got a use for that here in the corner. Some shelves. This is the room that I used to have the shop in, and I turned it into customer staging area, more or less. It's a little bit of organization. There's still more to go, but and there's one of my tellies that I've cut the parts out and haven't finished it yet. That will be done soon. And all of these guitars over here are staged, ready to go onto the bench. Now that I've got stuff out of the way, where I've got room to walk in here and find things, I can actually get stuff done. So imagine that. So anyway, there you go. So that is wandering around, spinning around the world. I'm being weird today. I've had a lot of coffee today, as if you hadn't noticed, because I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff done on a Sunday. I've been busting my butt trying to do as much as I can in the shortest amount of time. And that seems to be the normal thing. But I've hold on a second. We got whiny over here going, pick me up. What are you doing? I'm the one you're supposed to be talking to. Crazy cat. Bye, Winky. So I got a lot of things going on. There's that hanging there. That's one of the pedals that I build. That's being painted and drying, obviously. And that one is a the circuit that's going in that one is a sort of a modified version of a Boss. The old was it DS2, the distortion, DS1 or DS2, I can't remember. The old yellow Boss distortion pedal. It's basically a tube screamer circuit with an extra diode. And it just kind of drives it a little more. Not quite like a fuzzy distortion, just a little bit more gain to it. So should be interesting to get that done. The former Da Capo Music downtown, it's owned by a new owner, Liddell, and he has asked me to bring those pedals into his store for display and for sale. And also to bring a couple of guitars in there. So that telly in the other room, telly copy, I've cut that body out. I made the neck for it, and then I just kind of stopped. I made that last around Christmas time. I made 2 of them. And that one's getting completed. There's another one right behind it. And then I'm probably going to bring one more beyond that and have them for display down there in Liddell's store down on downtown Ardmore. So if you pop in there and say hello to Liddell and buy some strings, say hello, talk to him a little bit, and you may see some of my stuff in there. Now that I'm getting a little bit more organized, when I get the amplifiers completed, which they're in various stages of disarray right now, so when I get them completed, at least one of them will be on display in his store for sale. I'm going to try to put 2 of them in there, but I think I have some interest in one of them already that somebody may claim it. So if they do, it won't make it to the store. It'll make it to them. So we'll see how that goes. But that's my quick little Sunday afternoon. I got to get back to work and not a whole lot going on other than all this craziness that you saw. But I've got quite a bit that I need to get caught up on. So I'm off to do it again. One more cup of coffee and down the road we go. So you guys have a good week. I will see you throughout the week, and I'll see you next weekend for another video. And everybody be safe. Watch out for the heat. Stay hydrated. And look out for cats that are going nuts. So just like that, that's the nut cat. Come here, you crazy kitty. Sorry about my ugly legs there. I had to say hello to Winky. So God bless y'all. Talk to you throughout the week, and I'll see you later. Be safe. Peace.